Lee from Mystic Rainbow Tarot, and I'm about to do the reading, but I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you for being part of the channel Mystic Rainbow Tarot and supporting us. Now I'm going to do the reading. Hi, I'm now sitting at the table, and so this reading is an update on Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, and I've had a lot of requests for this, so I'm going to do a general reading and find out if things are still the same. So sorry this has taken a little while, but I've been quite busy with my private readings, and then I was away on holiday and I've just come back. I've had a lot to do, so now I realise obviously people don't know things like that. You only know what you see on the channel, but so that's what's been going on there. Please send us messages about Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. So how are they doing? How is their connection? What's happening between them now? Messages about these two. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. Are they in contact? What's happening with them and their connection? Messages about these two. Kim Go-eun and Lee Min-ho and their connection. What is their connection right now? What is it like? So let's see how they're doing. So the first card that we have is the Ace of Hearts. So I'll put that up where you can see it. Hold it there. So this is one of the happiest cards to get in a love reading, and as this is an ace, it's all about the awakening of new feelings. So they are seeing each other and developing a new romantic relationship, because the last time I did a reading he was pursuing her, so I do feel they've moved closer. So they have something that is deeply meaningful to them now. It's like a new stage of intimacy. And Lee Min-ho has a lot of compassion for Kim Go-eun, and especially about this recent situation. There's been a bit of gossip about him publicly, and it's about him, and he was seen with a younger woman, quite a lot younger than him, and that was put on the internet. But it was just a bit of gossip, and he knows there's always going to be tales and gossip about him, some true and some untrue. But this was just exaggerated nonsense. So I think he laughs it off, but Kim Go-eun doesn't like any sort of gossip or scandal. And she's really waiting for things to die down. So she's keeping out the way, or keeping her head down. It kind of makes her embarrassed that these things are being said. Plus, Lee Min-ho doesn't see anything wrong with having other female friends. you know, because he's a popular guy and he has a lot of male friends too, you know, and that's fine as far as he's concerned. He can have other friendships, but as far as the press are concerned, you know, if he's seen out or he goes round a girl's house or they go around his, you know, they're saying that there's something going on when there isn't. So there's nothing going on with him and some younger girl. So, but I think it's water off a duck's back for him, because he's had gossip about him before. So he's sympathetic towards Kim Go-eun, because he's saying, you know, basically, I know what this looks like, but they're always doing this with me. They've done it in the past. And I feel like all famous people get this. They get some sort of slander or gossip that isn't true. So with this card, going back to this card, this Ace of Hearts, you know, they've got this opportunity now together to grow emotionally and spiritually with this sort of more intimate connection they've got now. I mean, it's good for them as people. So they are growing through their connection, so that's good. And I do feel that this Ace of Hearts represents that they've moved forward from their friendship, you know, to something more. And they feel like everything is new and exciting. It's like a renewal in their relationship. It's kind of like butterflies and, you know, let's see where this takes us. And, you know, whether it's going to go anywhere or not. So the next card, oh goodness me, we've got another ace. So two aces like this next to each other, this is good news. This is really lucky for them. Two aces. We've got the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Angels. So so what I'm getting is their luck is in, and I feel like they will have multiple offers in their careers and business offers. And it also means that any investments will work well for them. It could also mean that they're going to act again together or do some sort of business together of their own. So, you know, but this will be in the future. But this is very lucky, two aces. So, and then we have the Two of Angels. So this Two of Angels, I feel this relates to how Kim Go-eun feels, and she hasn't made up her mind, you know, about their relationship. And she is looking at things and feels unsure about things. She knows she's got to make a decision. And this is about a decision here. So she's got to make this decision about the relationship on whether it's going to grow or not. I think she's just trying to decide what would be the right thing to do for both of them. But she's trying to use sort of reason and intellect and being too rational instead of going purely on her feelings. And relationships are not based on intellect. You can sit and be as logical as you like, but love isn't logical. So anyway, she does have feelings for Lee Min-ho, and he also has feelings for her, but she's wondering if it's a good idea to carry on with things, because she knows how popular he is, and she knows the ladies really like him a lot, and also he's been connected with some other co-stars, and she wonders if he will get bored with her, you know, if she was to date him long term or something, and she wonders if someone else might turn his head. So I do feel they really need to spend more time together. That would be the answer, and to get to know each other even more. And then I feel she would build up trust in him, because she's going to get to know the real him then, and not be looking so intellectually at and rationally at what may and may not happen. But I do feel this is more of a long distance relationship at the moment. So Minho knows it's up to her, and I feel he's just waiting for her now to decide, you know. Yeah, he's just waiting patiently. So yeah, what I see is they do see each other, and they do have something together, but because of lack of time and having different schedules, and they're not filming together anymore, they don't see as much of each other as they used to. They used to see a lot of each other. They used to spend a lot of time together. And they really need to spend more time together so that they can become closer, and so that this has a chance to progress more. Because this card is about, there's not the progression that they could have if they spent more time together. So that's what they need to take into account. You've always got to make time for relationships for them to grow. So that's what's happening there. So now I'm just going to get my cards again and see if there's any more messages. See what else we can find out about these two. So messages about Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. Messages about their relationship together. Things we're allowed to know about their relationship. Please tell us anything else we're allowed to know about Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun and their relationship. Messages about these two. Messages about their connection and their relationship. Kim Go-eun and Lee Min-ho. Any further messages? So let's see what turns up. So the first card that we have with that is the Six of Trees. So what I see is Lee Min-ho is more invested in this because he's more sure about things than her. So he's been giving more to the relationship. Now I do feel they are both loving, caring, sensitive people. It's just that she's weighing things up and seeing if it's the right time for her, and whether she wants things to kind of blossom more. The other thing I see is she is kind and generous, and you know, he's very loving and giving as well. But he is keen to move things forward into something more. This card is about keeping a good balance of give and take within the relationship so that it can go from strength to strength. And I feel like he's really trying, and but she's not as sure as him. And also I feel like she feels she doesn't want to get hurt. Like I've said, I really do think if they could see each other more, I do feel he would be able to reassure her, because I think this would come up. I don't think he knows about this, but you know, as you get closer and see each other more, you start to say things like this, open up more, and then, you know, he could say, you know, everything's going to be all right. So yeah, then they could express their feelings for each other more, and he'd be a little more in the know, I think, of what is going on. So what else do we have? The Nine of Hearts, because I think he feels she is a little bit mysterious and she keeps things to herself. I mean, he does like that about her, because she's not an open book and she's not telling him everything. I feel like us women can be a little bit secretive at times, but you know, there is a reason for that. We're protecting ourselves from getting hurt. So anyway, this Nine of Hearts, you know, this is a good sign, because this means that this relationship has the potential to give them everything they want. And they do both want the same things for the future, like marriage and having children and security. But I feel he is more ready right now, because because of his age. He's not old, but he's at the age in his 30s where he's thinking about settling down, and he's done a lot of what he wants in his career. He feels he's made a good name for himself, and he has. So he's looking for a potential wife. I do feel that she wants to do more things still in her career. So she would want to wait a while before having children or anything, but so that's something else they need to discuss. These two need to discuss things for sure. There's things that aren't being said that need to be said. So next we have the Six of Hearts. Oh, and I've just realised there's 3 sixes in this reading. There's the Six of Hearts, we've had the Six of Trees, and there's the Six of Stars. And what this means is they do have love for each other, but they will have to put a bit more time and effort into their romance, because, you know, there's a distance between them at times, with both of them having such busy careers. But this is still a very special relationship, and if they could spend more time together, this has every chance in the world of success. You know, as they're quite a compatible couple. They're both the Cancer sign. They both feel deeply, and you know, they could make it work, but there's careers and everything, and she's not as sure as him. So there is a couple of hurdles to sort out, but there's nothing that can't be sorted out. And this Six of Hearts, I'll just pick it up again. So this Six of Hearts is about true love, and I feel this is a soulmate connection. They probably don't realise it. And I do know that they would feel as if they've known each other all their lives, because they're so happy and comfortable with each other when they do spend time together. And I think this is why he's kept in contact with her for such a long time, because he feels this. So I think they started off as friends and they have such a lot of fun together, and their connection has just grown. But after they stopped filming together, they did go their separate ways, and then they rekindled things. I've spent some more time together and feelings have grown between them. But it's up to her whether they grow into anything long term, whether they last long term. So the next card is the Six of Stars. So I feel this represents Lee Min-ho in the reading, and this is about his success, and that he is a generous and dependable and protective person towards her, towards Kim Go-eun. And I feel he demonstrates his love through actions more than words with her, and wants to create a stable, loving home and have a family, and he would like it to be with her if she agrees to that. If she does decide to be with him long term, I do feel she'd take her time, because she's taking her time deciding what she wants now. Even though she's got feelings for him and he's got feelings for her, she's still not sure about this. But she's just the type of person who likes to take things a lot slower, like baby steps, and that's how she builds up her trust in a relationship, and I think that's fair enough. And in some ways that's good, and other people would do best to learn from that, because that does save you getting hurt, and it also helps you get to know someone properly and know whether they are the right person for you, instead of jumping in, and then if you're in very deeply too soon, then you're going to get hurt. But you know, this is going to be better for both of them, and she sees that. So the next card is the King of Trees. So she does think about his feelings too. So I just feel with this King of Trees, you know, he's just waiting there in the wings. He gets on with his life and career, and then, you know, they chat and things, and text, and I think they say, you know, loving sweet things to each other, and meet up from time to time. And he's just waiting. This is him just waiting to see how it all pans out. And, you know, he does feel she's worth waiting for. And in his eyes she is. So that's nice. So I think I'm just going to get my oracle cards and see if there's any more messages about these two. So I'm going to give these a shuffle and see if there's any further messages. Are there any more messages about Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun? Messages about these two, please. Messages about their connection. Just any messages to clarify their connection. So here we have the two of them cuddling, and this is the romantic feelings, the romantic connection. So that's what they have. They do have a romantic connection. So what I see is a lot of attraction and chemistry. That's really undeniable between these two. But it's gone a little bit beyond that, because it was a friendship, and it's gone into more romantic and loving feelings. It's the start of something, but whether it goes on into anything more is up to her. Whether it goes on long term, she's still deciding. And I hope that it does grow, and I hope that she does decide that they could be together, you know, and have something long term. But, you know, time will tell, so we will see. And the next card, these cards are a bit shiny. And the next card is, it's safe for you to love. And I feel this relates to her, to Kim Go-eun, and she's a bit confused on what to do. And like I've said, she's taking her time deciding whether it's for her or not. She does have feelings for him. He has feelings for her. There's something going on between them. She does have other things she wants to do in her career. So if she does decide on anything long term, I think she'll take it slowly. And the next card is, this could be the one. So I feel this relates more to him. He feels she is the one who ticks all the boxes for him, and he's happy to carry on with this, but he also understands it takes two to make a relationship and to make it work out. And he's the kind of guy that respects her and will respect her decision. He's not going to make a fuss about anything. He's happy for whatever she wants. He's going to go along with it. So he's just seeing how it goes and letting her set the pace while they still see each other. And he's just going to see how it pans out. So anyway, that's the end of the reading. And I really hope it works out for them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Sending you love and light. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.